What's up, everybody? It's Lids, and we're back for some Witcher 2. And last time, we attempted to collect some more information, or well, collect some useful tools and traps to fight the Cavern, and may have failed miserably at the stealth component. Oh. Okay, don't know what that's all about.
Go home.
But we did learn a fair bit from the Commandant, or whatever his name is, and we also spoke to the sorceress, whose name currently escapes me. But we are now off to, I would think, help Triss and track down said Karen. Witcher found the elf in question about the monster. Learned that a poisonous, mucus-covered beast that a single touch of... What? Geralt decided he needed an antidote, but to make this, he would first need a sample of the mucus, so he embarked on an expedition to the monster's lair, and Triss joined him. That's the one that I think we're going to end up doing today. There are a few minor things, like Witcher contracts and stuff like that we might run into along the way, but I think that's mostly secondary stuff. Oh, and can we mark this? I think that would be helpful. So maybe a few other things for us to do in town at night that we have not yet seen. Oh, in fact, you know what? One second here. I would like to check out the inn, assuming that's still over here. I'm curious if there's anything different at night here. Then we'll head out.
Look, people!
Like, Dandelion and Zoltan are here.
Good
So I'm curious if they have anything else to say.
What are you doing so
Oh, and
far?
supposedly we are supposed to talk to
It's a
Zoltan
dog's
again?
life, Geralt, I'll tell you that much. You work your fingers to the bone for 6 years, you listen to the tirades of that old tyrant Breckenrig, you buy jewels,
People walk through you.
then she breaks off the engagement. And there I was,
Oh.
learning the gavotte. Fight. Out of sight, out of mind. Farewell to Eudora, the forge in Novigrad, and all the world's Breckenrigs. I'm a plain merchant, and I've made my peace with that.
That's quite a way to... Oh, I'm pretty sure that was Dandelion walking through in there, but come on, man.
How are those
What a way
biceps
to,
holding
Hard as a
to
bull's
change the
balls.
topic.
Arm wrestling's a dwarven pastime.
something? We ought to try it sometime.
I'll arm wrestle you anytime. Now, even.
Really, Dandelion?
Show me those bulls bollocks then.
This is probably not going to go well. I mean, we did do fairly well with the arm wrestling last time, but I am skeptical that I will be able to repeat such success here. There we go. Maybe we can.
Your hands like a vice.
It wasn't easy.
If you ever run into my old mates Yarpin or Sheldon, promise me you'll take them on. You'll be surprised.
Okay. Apparently that is an ongoing quest that we are actually supposed to arm wrestle everyone in the world. Are you snoring, Dandelion? I mean, I don't know. If you're snoozing, I'm not sure if I can
know
tell you want to.
I can see you're dying to ask me. What is it?
All right, Thessa. What happened to Foltest?
Want to know the version
Not
that
bad.
is yet to make it to Flotsam? The king died in mysterious circumstances. The Witcher Geralt, his sword covered in blood, was discovered standing over his corpse.
Did you kill him? This'll stay between us, I promise.
The killer escaped before I could get him. I'm being set up.
So what are you gonna do? Run around swinging your sword hoping the killer walks into range?
I don't have to. The killer's in the forest with the squads out, and he knows I'm here. We'll find each other.
Geralt, please don't do anything stupid. Don't stick your neck out. If Laredo finds out you were involved in Foltest's assassination...
Okay, I mean, hopefully you're not the person to bring him that news, seeing as how you are a little loose-lipped. But, I don't even remember what this report is,
He
but
gave
okay.
Vernon a full report on Flotsam. Seen anything
Oh,
unusual
right.
around here?
Supposedly,
You've got some amazing
he
women at
was
the brothel.
the
You should take a
informant.
look. One of them.
You know what I mean.
A town like any other. It's got a harbor, an inn, and a stinking muddy river. That's what an ordinary man would say. But we poets also look into people's souls. And things are not good. I saw a robbery sanctioned by law. Town watchmen laughing as they confiscated goods, all the while talking about how they'd finally bring order to the town. I saw drunken thugs beat up an elf and flushed. I know these things happen everywhere, but here, it's not motivated by hatred or misguided attempts at beating out injustice. People are driven by cold calculation, always looking for opportunities to get a little richer.
Okay. If you could also speak up a little bit, that'd be helpful. The music is a little loud, Dandelion.
I need information. Anything that could help me track down the Kingslayers.
I only know gossip. Things folk have been saying since Demiven's death. People are throwing out blame left and right. One day it's the elves, another the Nilfgaardians, then it's Rivians.
Let me guess. The suspects also include a Zerrikanian alchemist and a group of halflings.
Bold theory, then. But the mob comes up with even better ones. Know what? Frankly, the most worrying effect of these assassinations is the chaos they've unleashed in people's minds.
What do you mean?
I mean chaos. People don't know what to think, who's good and who's evil. And these are tough times. Who knows what's going to happen?
Okay, okay. Making the lines a little blurry, sure.
So, Mr. Master Spy, what's new in the world of politics? Bards singing about anything interesting these days?
Eddern's in trouble. Henselt and his great army are nearing the Pontark and will ford it and strike any day.
Wow, we haven't had a war in a long time.
Like all little boys, he likes to play with his soldiers. But I don't think Kedwin will have an easy time of it. Eddern's borders are guarded by Saskia the Dragon Slayer.
Oh.
Is she some mercenary?
A peasant girl and self-proclaimed commander of something called the Edirnian Voluntary Militia.
Fighting women and bards who play politics. These are strange times.
Suppose so.
I'm having flashbacks, Dandelion.
What have you remembered?
My own death.
I saw that with my own eyes, as I've told you many times. Yennefer gave her life to save yours. I thought you might have remembered what happened afterwards. I mean, how the devil can you be here now? I hear you, I see you, you're breathing. I mean, you're just alive.
Dandelion, I've had a flashback or two. We don't know everything yet.
Okay. It seems as though the more we talk to people, at least people of note, the more said flashbacks we may have. So I wonder if we might be able to get a little more of that if we were to continue to talk to Zoltan about some of this other stuff.
How are you killing time in this hellhole?
At present, polishing gems for Sheila de Tancerville. Requires precision, but it's well paid work.
Jewelry?
Not quite. The sorceress is building a magical contraption.
We did see that.
Spends her days staring at it. A regular magpie eyeing a cobbler. But I don't think she's getting anywhere with it. Got so enraged one time she dashed a vase against the wall. Some temperament, those sorceresses. I'm telling you.
Okay. Not sure how... I mean, not like you're gonna hand us some amazing weapon right now, but I suppose maybe you buy and sell weapons as well.
Is there a good swordsmith or blacksmith here?
There's a small smithy by the wall. Quite basic. The tools probably remember the conjunction of the spheres, but it'll do for weapon repairs. They also enhance swords with runes and add ornamentation to armor. Just don't do anything that'll make you look like Dandelion at the opening of a new brothel. You can also look in on some merchants. I don't think Laredo's robbed them of everything yet.
I spoke to the Commandant. The future hardly looks bright for the non-humans in Flotsam.
That fucker's only waiting for an excuse. One small provocation by Yorvith and he'll attack us.
How do you know?
Heard it by chance. Saw him walking through the port one night talking to himself, the batty bastard. He mentioned a new order and a world for humans only. He laughed and shouted curses at the prison barge. The scum is up to something. Yorvith must sense it. He's doing everything not to provoke Laredo, but his Scoia'tael might have a different opinion and less restraint.
Alright. Good to know. Thank you for the info. And I think there's actually a downstairs here. Originally, I thought that this was the way out. That I was just mixing this door with this little ramp here, but I think there's other stuff here. Hello? That would be very useful, actually. We could do things like store this. Is this any good? I think these are probably things that we're just going to end up selling. Suppose the Blue Stripes armor, if nothing else than for sentimental reasons, with it being the official starting armor. Anything else that we want to get rid of that's heavy? Oh, mutagen. Where did we get this? Also, how do we use it? I don't know. I think we're all set in that case. I guess it's just that. Ooh, something over here. A little bit of claw. Okay. Oh, thanks.
Welcome.
One person. Very different opinion from the other. Assuming you are a bartender. Basically. Food and drink.
Wanna dance, White Teddy? We have sinned, forgive us.
What's going on here?
Competition, brother. With the port closed, we're bored off our asses. Care to take part?
What are the rules?
The contenders put their coin down, winner takes all.
The fighting rules.
Drop your opponent and make sure he stays down.
Complicated.
So, are you fighting, brother?
Sure.
Oh, yeah.
Actually, can you
Like
remind me of the
brother.
rules?
Good
Because
for starters.
they're a little too
Put your coin
complicated for
down.
me.
So, what'll it be?
Yeah.
I'm ready.
I'm assuming it's going to be
Gentlemen,
quick time
let
events.
the dance begin.
Punches lights out!
Probably. Maybe. Oh, I pressed the wrong button. Great start. Take that.
Bastard!
Boom. Oh dear. And stay down.
That was fucking poetry.
Alright, calm down.
Up
Wouldn't
for
go that
another,
far.
brother.
Who's
If
up next?
you insist.
Poor Bransel, known as Flip Arse.
Strange name.
Does everything backwards. Sleeps in daytime, drinks before he eats, and tells women to get dressed before he plows them.
Flippers.
Show us your orange. So what'll it be?
Okay. Okay, it is higher stakes.
I'm ready.
Gentlemen, let the dance
This
begin.
might be the last person here, but might just be that we keep on going and going and stakes get higher and higher. This guy is rather large. But also very straightforward to fight.
The plowing bastard! Hey, champ.
What?
I can tell you're a serious contender. Far too good for this drunken riffraff. Believe you me, I know what I'm talking about.
I
So? I
wouldn't
don't know
know by your
Call me King's Eagle,
appearance.
because I pay like a king. If you want a taste of fame and riches, look for me by the inn in the evenings. I'll take you to the right place.
Wouldn't want to get on your bad side. Up for another, brother.
you. Who's up
Give it
next?
one more shot,
knew
I
you'd end up
guess.
fighting each other.
Who's that?
Tidy Tib. The bastard eats honey straight from the hive. Drinks for 4, and some say he can hang a bucket full of water from his cock. You better get a
Alright,
solid
too far.
coin pouch ready. So what'll it be?
Sure. Yeah, definitely
I'm ready.
much more on the line for
Gentlemen,
this one.
let the dance begin.
Alright. Oh, I almost missed that one. Caught sleeping a bit.
Drops his fucking guard!
Take that.
In the kidneys!
Ouch.
That was fucking poetry.
Okay.
Congratulations! You dropped some of the toughest brawlers. Well done. Tournament's over.
Left hook!
I guess
Watch out for the left hook!
we win? Nice. Quest complete.
I
Sure.
to put things straight here.
Alright, we'll head back up. Do you have anything to say? No.
Look, people!
The boys pull punching tricks, that's how they get their kicks. But hear me when I say an orange's a tiny price to
I think
pay.
that's the person we were talking to mere moments ago. Yeah.
Who does King Ziggy behold?
Ziggy Stardust.
Given any thought to my proposal?
I'm ready.
Or?
I'll explain on the way. Know what Flotsam's famous for?
No.
You're wrong there. There are only two towns worth visiting in the Pontar Valley. Bondar, famous for having the most beautiful whores in the north, and Flotsam for having the best fist fighting scene.
Who organizes these fights?
Officially, no one. But look hard and you'll be surprised what you can find. It's a vibrant scene with winners and losers of all kinds. I promote fighters, place them in tournaments, singled you out and venture to say,
Oh, venture to say something.
don't recognise King Ziggy?
I know you, but who's the other one? He looks dangerous.
Like all of King Ziggy's fighters.
But that farmhand you brought in last time was carried out all broken in no time.
This one will be different. You'll see. The Commandant himself will bet a fortune on him.
All right. But if I'm to let him in, he has to leave all his weapons here.
Fine.
Fine.
You're a rich man already.
The weapons will be waiting in the trunk outside the gate.
Okay. So, first rule. Never speak of what is about to happen. Also, yeah, I mean, you don't exactly look like a rich fighter dude.
Does he condone these fights?
Condone? He sets them up. A
Oh.
lot of coin at stake here. I haven't been too lucky lately, but I believe you'll change that. People will remember King Ziggy.
Oh, so,
Just don't disappoint me.
you know, you're like, you don't actually have a big positive reputation like you're trying to make it seem, and you're just trying to make it. I'm your best bet. Okay, we're trying to go in here earlier. I know when there's gonna be lots of loot. Granted, some of these doors will probably be locked, yes, but you leave those many barrels lying around, I'm gonna loot them. I'm gonna take all your ores. Ooh. What? Where are we headed? Is this the area? This is the area we were sneaking past before. Oh, man. Really? I wonder. Hold on. Can we perhaps sneak into some of these places where maybe that trap that we were trying to collect earlier might be? Certainly this is nice. Getting all this. Don't get me wrong. Oh, this would lead me to believe that is probably that location. Except I really want to do that. I actually want to continue going here. Man, if this is a way to basically make up for the mistakes we made last time, then that is just far too forgiving, quite frankly. But I suspect this will probably be locked. Yeah. Darn it. I mean, there were a whole bunch of places for us to climb up and climb down. I don't know to what extent there might be useful things here. Okay, nothing here, but I see some other crates, that other area. I mean, what are the chances that there's a key next to 0? But I suppose it might be worth a shot. I was assuming we'd be able to climb up there. Okay. Oh. For a second, obviously it said jump down, but for a second I was thinking that might have said, like, break through that window. It's like, that sounds interesting. Okay, so I think this has been mostly just loot in that case. But not the Karen trap that we might have been looking for. Now that would have just been a little too good to be true. Take my 30 orens for consolation prize. Ooh. Come over here too, or just timber. More goodies though. Don't remember if those were actually showing up when we were sneaking through here before. And I am curious as to whether we could sort of map out the route that we ought to have taken, because I suspect that we went the wrong way when we tried sneaking through last episode, and I was also assuming, where this guy went, that if we were to find one of those guards, if they were to spot us, that we would just start fighting them, and not that we would instantly fail. Did I try going through here? That's just that. That doesn't matter. Anything hiding in this corner? Mostly just plants. Just checking for additional loot is all. Oh!
Sock it to him!
Ziggy the Clown returns.
And in grand fashion, I've got a contender who's about to be famous.
The Monster Slayer. How'd you talk him into fighting?
King Ziggy has his ways.
All in all, looks promising.
We're about to make Flotsam famous for its mug fights. They'll sing songs about Ziggy and Geralt. You just win, and I'll take care of the rest. Ready?
Okay, we'll give it a shot.
I'm ready.
Grand. I'll hear you say my name with reverence yet. Twigs will be your first opponent. So cool because Bones snapped with his every punch.
Oh, with his every punch.
I love these pussies with cocky names.
Finish the fucker off!
Oh, okay. Straight into the fight. Assuming he was going to say that his bones break whenever anyone hits him. His arms are like twigs. I mean, rather small. Oh, I pressed the wrong button there.
Sock it to him!
There we go, though.
Beautiful job rearranging his face.
Who's next?
One punch Matho. Name says it all. Downs most opponents with his first punch.
Okay.
I'll see if I can't make him throw a second.
Good luck.
Try not to mess up this
Stand
one.
your ground.
See if he actually finishes up with one punch. I almost messed that up already. A lot more of those
Finish the
multiple
fucker off.
hit combos. A little trickier. He's not done yet.
Stand your ground!
There we go.
You're the discovery of my lifetime.
Think we're made for each other?
Okay, slow down, guys.
Your next opponent is Smugface, also known as Tasseldick.
Oh,
Not too popular then.
He has tassels on his clothes. Last month, he bit his opponent's ear off.
oh.
Bring on this tassel dig.
Was that Mike Tyson, right? Okay, it's a little too straightforward. Just single combos at the moment. What do you even call them combos? It's just a single button press. There it is.
Sock it to him.
Bringing in the doubles. Oh, that was a lot easier, though. Oh, that was gruesome.
Stand your ground. One more and we'll be rich and famous.
Who is it?
Stanek. In a rumble, it takes at least 4 lads to take him down.
Okay.
I'll do it single-handed.
Don't underestimate him.
Try not to.
Witcher, come here a minute. It's impressive technique.
Thanks.
Last fight's coming up, and everyone's betting on the dead cert. You,
Oh, you want me to fail?
except for me.
Oh.
What do you want, Levito?
Stenek has to win, but the true winners will be you and me. A third of the jackpot's yours, and that's not an offer.
I mean, I have to assume we're getting more than a third if we actually win. Granted, I would like to be on your good side. Again, don't know if we can make up for having failed last time round, but if we could maybe be like, oh, hey, by the way, there's this thing that you have in your possession that I would very much like to take on that big monster K-Rin thing. But...
I see. You're a regular con.
Your opinions don't interest me. You ought to take a dive. That's that.
Piss off, old man.
Ooh. Okay, I'm assuming we're going straight into the fight now. Whoa! Speaking of old men...
Stand your ground!
Okay, I'm gonna try to focus on this one. I'm assuming that it's gonna be tough.
Sock it to him!
Got him there. Not done yet, though. There we go. I think. We did not lose. So we'll see what Commandant thinks of that.
Pay up.
Here's your coin. The guards will take you to the gate. You'll regret this.
I told you we'd win. I've got a real sense for these things.
I think you owe me something.
Why don't we have some fun first? A free round at every inn, not to mention the girls.
You can screw my share.
Okay. Maybe we still ought to have gone with what the Commandant wanted us to do and failed. I mean, he only was offering us coins and nothing more. Oh, that's not what I wanted to do. So maybe I'm just wishful thinking it and assuming that it would be possible for us to get something better out of that exchange, but I don't know. Okay, I think that's everything we have there. It's kind of important to get our weapons back and our armor back and all that stuff. Do a quick double check. Run off without Raven's armor or Aeronite. That'd be bad. I think we're good. Just ignore the fact that those guys are
Taking your pouch.
relieving themselves over there.
Your pouch and your life.
Oh. Stuff over here. Sure, I was saying I'd loot all this stuff all the time, and yet I missed this in plain sight. Disappointed in myself. Oh, what? I see you have red indicators over you. And I see that you want to fight me, but I don't really understand why. Hold on. Other sword. Hello? Yes, you are absolutely trying to attack me. Don't really understand what's going on here, but what could possibly go wrong? Right? Surely we'll just fight this dude. Are you guys affiliated with those two gentlemen that I just killed? I feel like I just saw a quest indicator. One of them. Don't think anything from the other? Out of curiosity, is there any indication of what we just did? Did we do something of note there? That's all the prologue. I don't know. Not sure what to make of that. Are they just some random thugs on the street? Or was there something of note? That engagement. Basically, will there be any repercussions for having killed those guys?
Jolly.
And remind me what the correct way out of town is. Well, right here, basically. Although, more so this gate, assuming you let me through. There it is. There's the door. It looks like one big gate, okay? Okay. It's
Take care of yourself.
alright, that's totally not threatening. And I think this is probably where we will try to meet back up with Triss. Well, she also may have, like, teleported to the location we're trying to get to. Thought this was the direction we were trying to go. Did I not track the quest that we were going for? Or maybe it reset? Okay, Rick. Where does this send us? That direction? North-ish? Let me just verify that that seems correct. Yeah? Okay, so maybe a little ways out further, and then we'll cut north. You guys have anything to say to me as I'm heading out here? Or you're just like, good luck, man. You're toast. Probably the latter. I'm assuming we go up here. Okay, I mean, I like horns as much as the next guy, but doesn't look good. You know. Just in case. Is this the cave we got trapped in earlier? I feel like this is where we got imprisoned. It is definitely where we got imprisoned. Alright, a little flashback for you then. Looked like this might have been the way out. I don't remember seeing stuff over here. Okay, loot any of this? Apparently not, but... okay. Now we know. In case there are any questions as to where exactly that place was. And... can we go through there? Oh, I suppose I deviated from the pathway a bit. Okay. No, not this way. It is supposed to be through here. Theoretically. Ish. Not that way. Where we just were, but like up. This way. Okay, here we go. Changes in elevation are messing with my brain. And I can't imagine this is going to be a peaceful walk through the forest. Another person relieving themselves there? Really does look like it. Potentially several of them, one of which has their sword drawn. Yes. One moment as I pull out a weapon. Ow! That hurts. A lot. Like, a whole lot. Love to... oh, finish you off. Alright, we missed our opportunity for a finishing move. I was going to say that this would be a good opportunity to use mind control, because there are enough of them that might be significant. Except we're probably about to die. Makes me feel a little bit silly. These guys should not be this difficult, I wouldn't think. That guy almost snuck in a killing blow on us right there. Did take him down. But that should have been Much easier than that, I would have thought. Whoa. Well, that's a little epic. You know, just like, don't step in the wrong direction. And I think I just heard more people unsheathing their swords. That I did. And we probably should have made sure that we healed up a little bit more in between combats here. Oops. But I want to mind control some people. That should make a difference. So if, like, you could leave for just a second here, allow us to get some of our HP back, that would be fantastic. And then I'll fight you. Can we do anything at these locations? I mean, we can, quote-unquote, use the fires. Not that that really does much of anything for us. I don't think. But yeah, we regenerate life much more quickly when we're outside of combat. I think. We also may have a skill point to spend. I don't remember if we leveled up after all that many rounds of fighting. Let me give that a quick check. We do not have any. Okay. In which case, I'm curious as to how close we are to our target location here. Because that might let us know, or let us guess, how many other rounds of bandits we might need to go through. Here we go. More or less full HP.
Come to Papa!
You did still hit me. Well, that's not the one I wanted to hit. Oh, really? Alright, well that mind control just failed miserably. Let's try changing things up a little bit, and we just flat out missed that time. Okay, one down. For this guy... Oh no, let's use our force push. Get rid of the shield a bit. Okay, don't really know what's happening here. But he is deceased. Not sure if we stunned him, or if he bugged out, or some combination of the two. But we actually didn't take much damage from that, so that's nice. Oh, there's something over here. Yes. 50 ords. Wow. Not bad. And now I will answer that question. We're like roughly halfway, maybe. Depending on how much you trust that. Well, here's Triss.
I wonder what's left of that wreck Cedric mentioned.
If the Karen attacked the boat, it's not likely to be much. We're looking for traces of the beast, not boats.
Okay. Found Triss. It's a good sign. Are we supposed to be going over this broken bridge here? Maybe not, but also it's cool. Hold on. Whoa! Okay, I think I found the boat. I think it's over here, Triss. You jump first. I'll be right after you. Yeah, there's probably a better way to dive in. Break or fall a little bit more easily. These shorter descents. I do feel like there's going to be something hidden here around one of these corners, though. Much like that 50 orange chest. Sneak one in behind me. Can't do it. I will find it. I'm sure I'm saying right as I run right past something of value. Not gonna let that plant distract me, though, in case there is something better. Here we are, I'm assuming. Sorry, Triss. Push into the water.
How's it living with Roach's soldiers?
Splendid. I know every shit joke that anyone's ever thought up. Plus, I've learned how to burp out the official title of the Emperor of Nilfgaard without reaching for beer. Shorty's told me about his 16 children, all named after Temerian troop divisions. And I know his nickname has nothing to do with his manhood. Nice to know that you care, though.
Glad to see you in a good mood.
I think I actually like them. They're good people. One of them even proposed to me.
I think we've heard this
Who's
before.
the brave man?
Sorry, that's a secret.
And here I thought Roach's boys had an ounce of respect for me. The massacre in Rivia, it came back to me. I remember
Probably also heard this too.
the angry mob murdering non-humans.
Thought this was
a young
like-
boy with a pitchfork.
Anything
specific-
else?
Death, or a state close to it. I'm not sure. I felt life draining.
Thought
out
this
of
was a
me.
specific prompt
I was there. I arrived a moment later.
based on where we were.
Too late.
Don't worry, Triss. They're only memories. We have bigger problems to tackle now. Something tells me that in recovering my memory, I'll find out a lot about what we're dealing with now.
Not some generic talk to Triss, the same way you would talk to Triss any other time prompt. Ooh, this looks like the kind of scene I was looking for.
See those footprints?
Yeah. Strange place for an evening walk.
Unless you're looking for adventure.
Alright.
Medallion's vibrating.
Oh, lots of drowners. That's why. Okay. Let's maybe do some quick mind control here. Except probably not going to get that off in time. Also, pretty sure Triss is carrying the team here, maybe. Or I'm just dead. Guys, we're dead. You can stop now. Okay, so yeah, you know, got swarmed by 5 or 6 drowners there. Probably should have expected something like that to happen. But you know what? This is probably a good place for us to stop on this video. So, I mean, we have that to look forward to in the next time, and hopefully figuring out what the whole deal is with this Karen thing, and maybe even getting the chance to fight it. So, with that, I'll see you all next time.